YouTube? It's your boy KM Lucci, and we are back with another one. All right, man. For this reaction, we're doing a chiller, scary movie. Again, never heard of it. We experiencing it for the first time together. It's called Buck Wild. Now, this one right here wasn't one of those movies that hit the theaters, I don't think. Probably was in a small film festival or some shit like that, whatever. But basically, it's a creature that's infected, and you know, the wrong person finds it, gets hit with the infection, and now they spreading the virus, and it's giving a zombie-like effect. So we about to see a zombie takeover, and hopefully it's about to get lit. My bad, I'm a little slow on the energy, man. Your boy fresh off the work, you know what I'm saying? So shit, it is what it is, baby. Here we go with some content. If you're new to the channel, please show your boy some love and just subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and you'll see every time I drop some news. Now let's get it.
This creature attacks, and the whole town gets infected by a deadly virus. The movie begins with a man named Clyde who is busy repairing his car. Suddenly, he hears a noise coming from a distance. It turns out to be his daughter, Candy, making love with a stranger. Furious that the man has damaged part of
Nah, what? This is how we started off?
his property,
Damn.
Clyde knocks the man unconscious and tells Candy to go back inside the house.
You know, knock him out, he might kill your daughter fucking.
When Clyde returns to continue fixing his car, he hears a strange sound nearby.
Kick her out the house.
Cautiously, he goes to check it out and is shocked to see a mysterious creature.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit low-key look like you ever seen
Mysterious
have
creature.
you ever seen the thing? Have you ever seen the thing with Kurt Russell? Remember when they got the dog from the people that was in the helicopter boom in the beginning that was chasing the wolf or something like that, and they was like, that's no wolf. And when it was in the cage, it started looking like this and shit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's out. That's hella out. La chupacabra.
Before the animal can attack him, Clyde quickly mutters chupacabra, referring to the legendary creature from Latin American folklore known as a terrifying predator. According to legend, the chupacabra is described as a hairy creature with scaly skin, sharp teeth, and deadly claws that usually attack livestock and suck their blood.
Right.
The scene then shifts to four friends, Craig, Lance, Tom, and Jerry, who are heading on a vacation to a remote town. They plan to stay at a cabin owned by Clyde, located far from the bus.
You know they both gonna die. Tom and Jerry both dead.
However, during the trip, they get confused because they don't know the exact direction to Clyde's cabin.
First, and then we have to go meet Clyde.
Clyde? Sounds awesome, Craig.
Tom, Jerry's from New York. Promise, we're gonna have fun, all right?
They decide to stop and wait for Clyde, hoping he will guide them to the place he rented out.
What's a chupacabra?
Up at the Mexican Farm Grill.
After waiting for quite a while, Clyde finally arrives.
I'm not gonna count. So I'm from Long Beach, right? I'm from Long Beach, California, you know, and growing up around Mexicans and shit, I ain't gonna lie, I done heard of La Chupacabra. I done heard of that shit. And I know what's up. I done heard of it's like a evil ass animal and shit, right? But I never got deep into context or into the folklore of what it's really about. So this is interesting to me. None of these niggas look Spanish to me or nothing, like a Latin descent or nothing. But we about to get into it. We about to
Without
figure it out
wasting
what it
any
is.
time, Clyde asks them to follow him.
Are you Clyde?
My name is Craig.
Follow me.
Soon they arrive at Clyde's
Did he
cabin.
spit out his
Before
mouth?
entering, however, Clyde appears unwell, coughing violently until he vomits a disgusting liquid. He then begins showing them
you
around
didn't see that
the
in his
cabin,
spit?
introducing each room.
For sleeping.
He got bit
Poo.
because he got bit by that motherfucker. That's what it is. That's that virus spitting out his motherfucking mouth. That nigga nasty.
Table for eating.
The dentist cannot
I don't
save
want
his
nobody
mouth.
The cabin is
Hot
well
dogging in the
equipped
night.
and even has a special
Throwing them
area
one
for
hot dog in
barbecues.
the night.
In addition, if they wish, they can go hunting around the cabin. Clyde gladly allows them to hunt, as there are several weapons provided for that purpose. However, he gives a strict warning not to enter the area fenced off nearby. It belongs to a wealthy man in the town named Billy Ray. Clyde warns them that going into that territory could cause serious trouble because Billy Ray is known as a rich and dangerous criminal. While exploring the area, Lance is tempted by Candy's flirtatious advances when she tries to seduce him into making love. Clyde immediately takes Candy away and lets the group enjoy their vacation peacefully.
Yeah, what's with his daughter, bro? She got some issues. Her daddy's still there, so it ain't daddy issues or nothing, whatever the fuck niggas be talking about. That he need to check that bitch. For real, she disrespectful.
At
She
the
hella
cabin.
disrespectful.
Sure, buddy. What's up?
What's going on with his daughter?
Top 5.
10.
Meanwhile, Craig calls his girlfriend, Carla, to let her know that he and his friends have arrived safely at the cabin. However, Carla seems uninterested in talking because she's busy partying with her friends.
Okay. I love you. You see, it's...
Night falls, and the group decides to have a barbecue party while chatting and enjoying their time together.
You know, I know some of you would have liked to have gone someplace else.
During the conversation, Craig tells his friends about his plan to propose to Carla soon, showing them the ring he has prepared. For some reason, Lance is visibly shocked and reacts with clear displeasure. Without saying much, Lance excuses himself, saying he wants to go to bed. After Lance leaves, Tom decides to tell the truth. He explains that the reason Lance looked upset is because Lance has been having an affair with Carla. Tom even once caught Lance and Carla being intimate. Although Tom shows Craig photographic evidence of their affair, Craig refuses to believe it. He insists that Carla, the woman he has loved and known for 6 years, would never do something like that, especially not with his close friend Lance.
Look, man. The truth hurts, bro, but like, I'd rather have it like that than any other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man, hell no.
Craig's trust in Carla is unshakable after being together for so long.
The receipt. Look, that's a real homeboy. That's a real friend.
I'm going to bed.
Later that night, when everyone else is asleep, Lance suddenly wakes up and quietly leaves the cabin, heading to the garage. Unknown to the others, he has arranged to meet Candy there, and the two of
that anybody is your bitch.
them make love. However, during their encounter, Lance begins to notice something strange about Candy's behavior. Moments later, she suddenly transforms into a zombie-like creature. Without warning, Candy attacks Lance viciously, leaving him completely defenseless. The next morning, Craig, Tom, and Jerry are confused because Lance is nowhere to be found. They are supposed to go hunting together that day, but Lance hasn't shown up. They assume he must have gone ahead to start hunting early. The three then prepare their gear and set off for the hunting grounds.
All right.
I'm on that type of time. Man, we going
Once
hunting.
there, Jerry, full of
Straight up.
enthusiasm, decides to explore the forest on foot in search of prey, while Craig and Tom stay behind at the lookout post to monitor any animals passing nearby.
And remember what I
Hold it
told you,
right.
Jerry? Please, Tom, whisper. You take that back, Tom. Why?
My face is breaking out all over the place. I'm not built for
Just a few minutes later, Craig
What?
spots a deer and quickly takes a shot, but instead of hitting the deer, the bullet strikes Clyde, who suddenly appears from the bushes. Horrified,
Yeah.
Craig and Tom rush to help Clyde, but when they see his face, they are stunned. It looks deformed, as if he has turned into a zombie. At first, they consider taking Clyde to the nearest hospital,
I need to
but
get
suddenly
right in.
Jerry reappears and, without hesitation, fires multiple shots at Clyde.
Scared, all right? I'm just scared.
What? Oh, shit. Yeah, see, he was about to eat that nigga.
When Craig and Tom shout at him in shock, Jerry explains that Clyde is no longer human. He's become a zombie. To prove it, Jerry takes them to a nearby spot where they find the carcass of a deer that has been savagely devoured. Jerry claims he personally saw Clyde eating the animal. He warns them that if Clyde is allowed to live, he could pose a deadly threat to them and everyone around. To ensure Clyde's death wouldn't be discovered by the police, Craig,
Shoot him in
Tom,
the
and
head.
Jerry
Well, they didn't
quickly
shoot him in the
decided
head.
to
He's
take
still
his body
alive.
to the car and plan to bury it somewhere far away. But unexpectedly,
I've never heard of no other zombie experience other than you have to shoot him in the head, right?
a police officer, let's call him John, chased after them after hearing gunshots nearby. John became suspicious when he saw their faces covered in blood. Although they tried to explain that they had just been hunting, John wasn't convinced. He ordered them to step out of the car so he could inspect the vehicle. Fear struck them. If John found Clyde's corpse in the car, they would be in serious trouble. As the situation grew more desperate, Jerry took a reckless action by knocking John unconscious to prevent him from seeing Clyde's body.
Think this is funny, huh? Well, let me see your load.
But there's something you should know.
Play down. What the hell are you doing?
It wasn't an easy
Damn,
choice,
come
but
on,
Jerry
just
felt he
sedate
had
him now.
no other option. They knew that if Clyde's death were
Damn.
exposed, they
This guy done completely lost his shit, hadn't he?
would face
What the
severe
fuck?
legal consequences. Quickly, they stuffed John's body into the police car. Meanwhile, Craig checked on Clyde's corpse, only to find that it had mysteriously disappeared. Panic hit them as Jerry
He ready to
regretted not
eat.
shooting Clyde in the head to make sure he was truly dead.
That's what I'm
Terrified,
saying,
the
though.
three of them
Yeah, you
rushed
gotta
back
kick
to
that
the
nigga in the
cabin to
head,
pack their
man.
belongings before John regained
That
consciousness.
brain surgery.
If he woke up, he would certainly summon
Let's see
more
what that
officers to
brain
hunt
do.
them down. Once back at the cabin, Craig tried to call Lance, but there was no response. He left a voicemail, asking Lance to come back immediately.
Nigga, Lance
To
is
search
somewhere
faster,
lurking.
they decided to split up. Tom would search alone, while Craig and Jerry would head in a different direction. While
Keep a
wandering
pistol.
around
Keep-
looking
if
for
I wanna
Lance,
stay with John,
Tom
I wanna go with
unknowingly
John. John
crossed
is
into
the nigga
Billy
with
Ray's
that action.
property. As the day went on and evening approached, Craig and Jerry were still struggling to find Lance. Finally, Craig spotted something through his binoculars, a black
Jerry,
jacket
there we
near
go,
the
Jerry.
garage.
I said John. I'm trying to go with Jerry, bro. Jerry's with the shit. Big facts. I said that he was gonna die, him and Tom. Nigga, Jerry might just be the one that's surviving this shit.
One that belonged to Lance.
Keep it 100.
Without wasting any time, they ran there, only to be horrified when they discovered Lance had turned into a zombie.
You here, buddy?
You hear, Pop?
Found your friend.
Lance, is that you, buddy?
Went into his head. Isn't any of this starting to click?
What's wrong with him?
A heated argument broke out between Craig and
Gotta
Jerry.
push that nigga
Jerry
to-
wanted to
I ain't gonna lie. If you gonna be that Mickey, bro, if you gonna be that new booty and just that, curiosity killed the cat, homie. If you don't see your homeboy is a zombie in front of your face, he is literally a zombie. You gonna have with them. What the fuck? Man, if we go to war, I'm killing you first, bro. You gonna be the weakest link, dog. I'm sorry. Like, no, there's
shoot
no,
Lance
there's
in
no
the
way
head to end
possible.
his suffering, but
What a
Craig
nigga, he
refused,
gone.
not
He
wanting to
gone.
commit another killing.
He's
In
gone.
the end, they chose to flee and head back to the car. Thankfully, Jerry's quick thinking allowed him to knock Lance unconscious.
Convinced you're in a zombie bus. You want me to prove it to you? No.
without killing him. Craig and
Man.
Jerry then brought Lance's body back to the cabin and locked him inside a room.
Always them ones, bro. It's always them ones and these zombie shits, man. I was watching too much of The Walking Dead back in the day. There's always somebody that don't want to kill the zombies because I could fix, they can come back. You know what I'm saying? There's a medicine. I know there's a medicine out there. Or fucking, they just, I don't want to kill them. Like, nigga, bro, they are no longer, bro. If you don't kill this motherfucker, if you don't shoot it in the head, you're gonna get bitten, nigga. And hopefully that motherfucker don't eat you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get eaten and you just got bit, it's all bad there too. It's all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Nigga, you're gonna become that. Bro, kill it, bro. Kill it. It's a parasite. It's not them no more. They gone.
What?
This is pathetic.
Brother, for the good of the family, for God's sake.
They couldn't just leave, though. They needed to wait for Tom, who still hadn't returned. While waiting, Craig and Jerry discussed what to do next. Eventually, they agreed that Jerry would go out to search for Tom, while Craig stayed behind to guard Lance and make sure he didn't escape. During his
Yeah, it might
search,
be next,
Jerry
actually.
finds the vehicle Tom had taken earlier, but Tom himself is nowhere to be seen. He only spots fresh
From
tire
the
tracks
bottom.
nearby, so without wasting time, Jerry follows them. The tracks lead him to Billy Ray's property, where Billy Ray is seen partying with his men. There, Jerry spots Tom being mistreated by Billy Ray's thugs.
You said he didn't think I was a
fuck?
fool.
Oh, because he was on his
Suffering the
property.
consequences, well.
Seeing this, Jerry rushes in to help rescue Tom, but his lack of caution causes him to get caught and captured as well.
Like
Wait
this.
for the game.
Sir?
You do realize that you probably have an entire...
Not long after, Candy appears, now in her terrifying zombie
Perfect.
form.
But they're tied
Instead
up,
of
but they're gonna get
panicking,
out of
Billy
it.
Ray and his men laugh and mock her, even attempting to have fun with her. However,
So she
chaos
bite that
erupts when
fat
Candy
motherfucker right
suddenly
there.
attacks and bites them one by one, spreading the infection. Taking
Oh,
advantage
shit.
of the chaos, Jerry and Tom struggle to free their tied hands. After an intense fight for survival, they finally manage to escape.
Out of there. Nah, that's not good.
Spanked.
While on the road, they accidentally hit a
That's
zombie,
not good.
splattering its blood all over the car's windshield. Jerry stops at a nearby gas station to use the restroom, while Tom stays behind to clean the blood off the windshield.
I'm wearing a trash bag, for Christ's sake.
Bro, These type of
As
situations,
he's cleaning,
you're gonna have to hold it, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. These type of situations right here, you're gonna have to hold your piss. Big facts. You're gonna have to wait till we get back to the station. You feel me? We gotta go back to headquarters where it's safe. Big facts. Ain't no pit stopping on the road. It's like driving with some work on you. Ain't no pit stops. You know what I'm saying? We going straight there. Boom, from A to B. Only stop we taking is to get some gas. But when we get some gas, nigga, that's not a piss stop. Nigga, we getting gas and we out this bitch. We're not getting no food. We're not getting no, I'm gonna stretch my leg. Nigga, sit your ass in the car, bro. Big facts. You feel me? And that's one of these situations right here.
Tom notices a
Straight up, they
man
too
standing in
comfortable
the
in a life or
distance,
death type
staring
situation.
at him.
Yeah, nigga, that's a
At
zombie.
first,
Nigga,
he
you ready?
assumes the man is a zombie, but it turns out he's still human. Suddenly, a zombie
see, I
appears
wouldn't
behind
trust
the
shit.
man and bites him.
What you standing like that for, nigga?
Yes! Anyway, I didn't mean it that way.
The zombie then attacks Tom as
Damn.
well, but Tom manages to fight back and kill it. It becomes clear that the zombie virus has spread across the entire small town, infecting the residents and turning them into the undead. Hearing
Yeah,
Tom's
just run
screams,
around
Jerry
shooting shit.
rushes out and finds him alive. Relieved, Jerry helps Tom back into the car, and
Yeah,
the two
spit that
return
shit
to the
out your
cabin,
mouth, nigga.
planning to leave town as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Craig, who's been watching TV, hears noises coming
Like, you gotta wash that blood off you and all that shit, nigga. Like,
from the
that
room
shit is
where
just
Lance is
not
locked
sanitary,
up.
bro.
Lance is trying to break free. Eventually, Lance manages to escape, forcing Craig to fight him.
Lance!
Oh, shit.
In desperation, Craig stabs Lance with garden shears. At that moment, Lance's phone rings. Craig answers it, only to hear Carla, his girlfriend, on the other end. Through the call, the painful truth comes out. Carla really had been cheating on him with Lance. Heartbroken and furious,
We knew that shit before the outbreak of the virus, nigga. Everybody, man, this nigga should've got bit, nigga. Fuck
Craig
it,
ends
nigga.
the relationship immediately. Seeing that Lance is still not fully dead, Craig shoots him in the head to finish him off. Just then,
Oh, you
Tom
got your
and Jerry
virtue back?
arrive and witness Craig shooting Lance.
Okay,
The sound
cool.
of the gunshot
I was hoping
attracts a
Jerry ain't get
swarm of
bit.
zombies to
I'm
the
fucking
cabin
with Jerry,
surrounding
bro.
them.
Jerry the one.
They try
Jerry
to
that
escape by
one.
car, but the fuel tank is
Oh,
empty.
shit.
The vehicle won't start. With no choice, they barricade themselves inside the cabin.
Yep. Get straight up and just be quiet as fuck until they leave.
Luckily, there are several weapons inside that they can use to fight back. The three quickly form a plan. Jerry
it's a
will go to the
standoff.
storage shed to get more gasoline, while Craig and Tom
They might not make it, y'all. I'm gonna just let you know right now. He did.
hold off
He did.
the zombies at the cabin.
He did.
Skilled
They might
with a
not make it,
sword,
y'all.
Jerry uses it to fend off any zombies attacking him along the way.
Right. These are the face. The face. You
After
doing
a
too
tough
much.
battle, Jerry successfully retrieves the gasoline and rushes back. However, the situation inside worsens as more zombies break through the barricades. Craig and Tom struggle to hold the door shut, but Tom gets overpowered and dragged outside, where he's bitten by the zombies. Helpless, Craig and Jerry can only watch as Tom is devoured. Realizing grief won't help, they focus on fighting off the zombies that have made it inside.
Spilled most of the gas, boss.
That's all right.
Only the dead have seen the end of war, boss.
After managing to kill the remaining ones, Officer John suddenly arrives at the cabin, intending to arrest Craig, Jerry, and Tom for knocking him unconscious
What the fuck am I watching?
earlier.
What are
But
we
John
watching
is
right now, y'all?
horrified when he sees the hordes of zombies and the chaos around him. Before
Buck
Craig and
Wild
Jerry
is
flee,
nothing
they
short
pour
of what this shit
gasoline
is.
around the
Buck
cabin
Wild.
and set it ablaze, ensuring that all the zombies inside are completely destroyed. John, still confused by what's happening, hesitates, and that hesitation costs him his life as he's attacked by surviving zombies. With no time left, Jerry and Craig escape the town
Fill
in
the
the police
pump with
car.
the gas.
Before leaving, they spot Tom, now fully turned into a zombie, wandering aimlessly. In the final scene,
Damn.
Craig, filled with disappointment and heartbreak over Carla's betrayal, throws away the engagement ring he had planned to give her,
Nigga, you gotta
symbolizing
get
his
that
decision
shit
to
up.
move
Get your
on
money
from the
back.
woman who broke his heart.
Get your
Just when they think
motherfucking
it's
money
all
back,
over,
nigga.
it's revealed that Candy has secretly joined them in the car. This
Oh, shit.
marks the beginning of a new catastrophe for humanity, because with Candy still infected, the zombie virus is destined to spread across the world, and with that, the story ends.
And you know what's crazy though is I did forget about Candy though. I did forget about that bitch. She had a problem though. She was she was bound to drown. You know what I'm saying? Cause she had a problem. She was a nympho, like a motherfucker, disrespectful. But what's it called? What y'all think about that shit? I give that shit right there a little cool 6.5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It was something fast, something cool. But I see why it wasn't in theaters. Straight up. But yeah, it was a cool little flick though. It had a cool little storyline and everything. I think it was a little. Nigga Jerry was with the business, but he was doing a little extra with that sword shit, that sword scene and shit. Big facts. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, rate the movie in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for staying tapped in and tuned in with your boy. If you're new to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Just show your boy some love. Go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You see every time I drop some new